And we are back on the Engine Builder Show. Today we will be talking about why evaluating our discomfort on a daily basis can lead to freedom. But before that, this show is brought to you by Business Marketing Engine. If you want to improve your business, check out businessmarketingengine.com. Now I'll give the floor to our host, Gabe. Good morning, Gabe.
Good morning, Jethro. Thank you. And yeah, I am today. I am actually at an event with a friend of mine, Alex Charfin, and he has a journal called the Momentum Planner that I started using a little over a year ago. And there's just a handful of questions that you answer each day. The first one is, what's your intention for today? Or what's my intention for today around my personal life, business, relationships? And then the second question is, where were you uncomfortable yesterday? And at first, I didn't know what to write or didn't understand it. But as Alex explained it in some of his videos and some of the course material that comes along with the journal, and as he talked about it more, I started to understand, oh, okay, if I can identify where I'm uncomfortable, where I have discomfort, then I'm in a healthy way forced to do something with that discomfort. And so the advantage of identifying where we're uncomfortable, where we have, discomfort, is that we can then go, okay, where did that come from? Or why is that happening? And then what can I do about it? And at the end of the day, in the Momentum Planner, talk about what you're grateful for and where do you win. So there's a really interesting flow through the planner that I love, and you can get the planner. You can do some version of this yourself, regardless of how you solve the problem. That's what's important to me is that you start to create a practice where you start to identify these things. And the Momentum Planner for me has just been amazing because it truly was designed for entrepreneurs. So by starting my day with saying, what's my intention for the day? I set my intention. I can attract the things I want. I can move towards my goal. By identifying where I'm uncomfortable, I can start to think, oh, okay, I was in this meeting yesterday and I don't know why I was in that meeting and I didn't like it and I was distracted and I was uncomfortable. So why was I distracted or uncomfortable? Was it that I didn't have a purpose in the meeting and there was nothing I could contribute? Was it I wasn't prepared for the meeting? So I need to consider how I can, just be more intentional about planning ahead of time and showing up to meetings prepared. Was it I'm working with the wrong clients and I need to figure out how to up level who I work with? Was it because I didn't sleep enough last night, or I didn't drink enough water, or I'm not taking care of myself? I can start to ask, why was I uncomfortable? And then by doing that, and then towards the end of the day saying, okay, here's what I'm grateful for, the positive things, here's where I won, we start to create like this stark contrast between intentions, where we've won, things we're grateful for. There's also, top 3 that I list out in there in my Momentum Journal. But by identifying where we're uncomfortable, if we can just sit with that, we can start to understand what things we have the opportunity to change. And things that I've uncovered as examples, as I've just, journaled in the planner there about where I'm uncomfortable, have been, I'm uncomfortable, leading our daily huddle was something I realized. And it was awesome because I realized that Christian is amazing at leading our daily huddle. Jethro is, he obviously loves doing these things. That's why he's here with me on the show today. Becca, like we've had multiple people lead the daily huddle, and then I just get to show up and contribute and be positive and help support the team. But I realized like it was kind of like an administrative thing that I really hated. And if I would have just left it at that, we probably would have stopped doing a daily huddle, and then we wouldn't come together as a team and really build our relationships in our community, and it would be negative for the whole organization. But instead, by realizing, man, I really hate doing that type of thing, there's other people on the team that love doing it, and they get a lot of energy and just positivity out of it. And so I was able to identify where I'm uncomfortable and realize, oh, that's because it's somebody else's job on the team. It's not my job. And that's the other kind of overall benefit that happens from taking time just to consider where we're uncomfortable, where we feel like things are off, because sometimes, or frequently for me at least, that comes because I'm doing a job that I should have delegated or let go of or let somebody else do because they're better at it. There's no way I could do it as well as they could do it. And as our companies grow as entrepreneurs, as we move up in leadership positions and manage the different areas that we do, in order to continue to grow and truly serve the organization and serve our team and our clients, we have to let go of things, and we're never going to let go of things until we develop level of self-awareness where we can say, where was I uncomfortable? So that's one area that's been really productive for me, is just figuring out where I'm uncomfortable, and it usually means I should delegate something. The other area that's been beneficial to me, as I've taken time now for well over a year, every day writing down, my intentions, and then, what I'm uncomfortable with, my top 3 for the day, and then, like I said, end of the day, writing down, things I'm grateful for and where I won, is this exercise has allowed me to identify relationships that I shouldn't be in anymore. As much as I wish, in some senses, that like all the relationships we have in life would just go on forever, there are relationships that no longer serve either party, or become negative, or end up just holding us back. And so, as I've taken time to go, man, why was I uncomfortable around this person the other day? Or why did I not feel right in this group anymore? What felt off? It's helped me realize why I was no longer aligned with those groups or those relationships, and it's allowed me to make the decision to move forward. And even though in the moment, that's kind of an unpopular and definitely uncomfortable thing to do, after I do it, I immediately feel relief. I feel happy. I knew that I did the right thing. And then my business grows because I took, that discomfort and that unnecessary negative weight and pressure off my shoulders. And so, even though it's not comfortable in the moment, I would encourage you today to think about what is the intention of where you want to go, what your intention is for today, for the year, for however whatever you're thinking about in the future. But then say, okay, where am I uncomfortable, and is that blocking me from really doing the work that I want to do? I'll give you one more silly but very relevant example. Or at least it's silly now that I say it out loud. I realized that I am uncomfortable setting up my own show technology. Even though I love technology on the whole, I realize that I find it to be just like difficult or annoying or a nuisance to me to set up my own podcasting setup. And so I realized that a few months ago. I was like, oh, Jethro loves doing that stuff. I'm sure he'd love to help me. He loves contributing on our team. And now I don't have to do anything to show up for the show, like a show today. I get a link, I join, I get to talk about the things I like. I get to, interact with you and serve and just be a part of my online, family here. And it's made it really easy. But that all came from me writing down in my journal, you know what, I'm uncomfortable with that. And I don't even need to explore why in some senses. It's just something that I don't enjoy. And so by identifying that, I was able to remove that discomfort from my life. And now I have the great privilege of being able to do this show with everyone here on a daily basis. So all that to say, just really take time to figure out where you're uncomfortable, and then move away from that discomfort, move towards your intentions, move towards your wins and the gratitude that you have every day. And I can promise you that if you continually practice that, you're going to see massive growth in yourself and in your business as well. So thanks everyone. And I hope that just can move you forward today.
Thank you, Gabe. I do definitely enjoy being a part of your daily show, and I hope we get to do this forever. And that's it for now on the Engine Builder Show. We hope this episode has equipped you on how to evaluate your discomfort and eventually lead you to freedom. We really appreciate you being here, and we also appreciate if you hit that like, follow, and subscribe for you to also be updated on our channel and when we go live. Again, for unique business marketing solutions, head over to businessmarketingengine.com, and we'll be more than ready to help you build your success. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.